Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Dembele. Not where it came from.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bullish header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vieira cuts it out. Fernando Torres. Mignon is there to clear. Vieira. France are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Doué. Dani Olmo does well to get it back. Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Doué. Doué. He's Harrier hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Dani Olmo.
There they go, hunting again.
Upamecano. Silvestre. And it's Rodri. And here's Thuram. Pass is just off target.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Kante showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. Desai. Vieira. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dani Olmo looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Desai. For Conte. And it's Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dembele. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That's been cut out, well played. Thuram is onto this. That's destined for the flank. Delivers with whip.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Pedri. Yamal. It's a searching pass. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get onto this? And the volley! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. Knocks it into space. Hangs one in. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, great leap! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the throw. Rodri. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal. Plays it across. Big shot! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, delightful ball.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Shifted it to the flank, gives it back, aims beyond the defence.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Barcola. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. Thuram! Not the most convincing of passes. Played out to the left flank. Ribéry has the space to scheme. That's a decent clearance. Distributed tidily. Little pass back. He's played it back. This is a promising build-up. That has been slung wide. And this is Ribéry.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He is through here. Silvestre. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal finding himself in space. And that'll do under the circumstances. Ribéry. Now it's Thuram. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action.
Here's a guy.
Mbappe! Goal, France! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chouameni short changes him with that pass. And that's a dangerous ball. He's found a way through. Dembele! That's another chance. That's a little off target. Doué.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He has found a way through. Vieira wins the duel this time. Doué. And they can counter here. And Sylvestre. Looking for the run.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's the shot! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He's found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's Dembele. Conte has a look and plays it forward. Upamecano is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Doué. Upamecano. Oh, this looks sharp. He's being urged to shoot. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, super ball. Now Doué! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Conte. Mbappe. Vieira. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Delivers them, getting up there! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. And that could well leave a mark. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he cuts out the supply. No way through there. Sylvestre. Cherki.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Doué. Picked out brilliant. Decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go. And a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Olise, and he's managed to get free. Doué. Mbappe, driving through the middle. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
And we have our very first corner. Silvestre plays it short. Chance! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Good ball over the top. Hernandez, and it's Tchouaméni, and here's Dembele, the pressing, and for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So we're off again. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Doué, spread to the right. So what can they make of this? And this is Dembele. Mbappe. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Good reason for optimism here. Silvestre with the short one. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Hernandez. And Cherki. Mbappe. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Mbappe. He slings it in. Dembele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Corner
10.
number 3 coming up.
Le numéro 14. Le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 20. Le numéro 17.
Doué
Le
goes
numéro
short.
12.
It's a pretty loose pass. France have the chance to go the other way. He's cut it out. Cherki, Rabiot.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That looks a good ball through. Mateta tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. So all eyes on HA9. This famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. There's the whistle, and here we go. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Carvajal, is one of the most adventurous fullbacks around, Peter. He's
Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
France with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Can he finish? No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Yamal. Dani Olmo receives it in a good... He's had a shot! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He's had a shot!
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Well timed, excellent interception. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yeah. And here's Dembele. And it's Dembele. Now it's Doué. And they're quick to get it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe, he is through here. This is Dembele, and he welcomes it in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Carvajal. Yamal. Great ball, and he's in here. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Deftly away. Camavinga. Yamal. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. Nicely aimed pass. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Silvestre. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Drives it. Impressive jump. Goal! France! And France are in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Sylvestre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kamavinga. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That's been slipped through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Grimaldo.
France can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, Red, nice interception. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? David Villa. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Looking to play him in. In by Conte. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
2 added minutes has been
Dani
indicated.
Olmo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Rodri. Now it's Raul. Upamecano does really well there. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. France come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. France are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And it's Conte, and he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Sylvestre. Upamecano. Thuram. Upamecano looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. That is Conte. And here's Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Dembele! Decent hit from there. Has a look up and drives it forward.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Still just the single goal between the sides. Oh, good take and a good... It's Dembele!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now he's got space here. That has ended up in no man's land. Upamecano.
The attendance for this
So
match
we've reached
was
the hour mark.
98,004.
Camavinga. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's looking wide. Now it's Doué. Goes for a shot! Superb from Doué! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball.
And it's been given away. Raul has got himself a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Terrific save by Manuel. Silvestre. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get it through? Conte. Doué. And the counter-attack is on for France. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kubasi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Vermin. Dani Olmo. This is a promising build-up. Vieira is the guilty party there. Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 10,
Kubasi.
Dembele. Number 29,
France
Mbappe.
perhaps contemplating their next
Coming on the
change here.
field, Number 14, Chouameni.
Still no way
Number
through.
19,
The defending here is
Mateta.
resolute.
Number 45, Barcola. Substitution.
Conte. Now this could be a chance. Just about up to 75 minutes. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, well played. And that is well cleared. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Upamecano. And he's gone searching crossfield. Barcola. Knocks it into space. He's through here. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Vermeer. Great vision. Mateta! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. France are almost home and dry now. That's destined for the flank. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Barcola. And he's straight offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Grimaldo. Carvajal. Grimaldo. Mateta does well to get it back.
Added
Oh, that's
minutes have been
fabulous.
indicated.
Now it's Doué. Now it's Barcola. Kubasi. And it's Lopez. They get a throw in. And that's it. So
And
many
if you
thanks to
have
Jim
a chance
Beglin. That's
today,
all we have
please
time
take some
for.
time out
Good
give
evening
your
to you.
support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. It's a throw-in. Cross needs to be... Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram produces the perfect tackle there. Here's... Can he finish?
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Conte. And here's Thuram. Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they...
Goes for a shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Pelé! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Desailly opts for safety. France have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And it's been played through. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is good alertness. Upamecano. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe. Gabriel producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he get on the end of this?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Couto cuts out the pass. Thuram. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, it's come off the upright. Tries a shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's João Pedro. João Pedro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, easy pickings there. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe. Neymar. And it's Kante. Joelinton gets a foot in here. Kante unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Desai. Oh, red. Nice interception. Pele. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
France are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Teremos uma substituição.
Away we go again. France do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make it.
It's Dembele! Well taken goal. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal. Pele! Upamecano. Doué. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Upamecano. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's on his own! He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Thuram had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately takes a shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Just too much on that. Marquinhos. Now Neymar. Now it's Pele. Now it's Joelinton. And that could... He's in one-on-one. Oh, robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now it's Thuram. And he's lost his man here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Couto. Dembele. Linton. And it's Conte. Now it's Dembele. Great vision.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Doué. Oh, it's come loose. Neymar. Silvestre is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Alexandro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ronaldinho is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, impressive strike.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Vieira. This is a promising build-up. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now it's João Pedro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doué. Now it's Barcola. Now it's Mateta. And he's there to belt it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Couto. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found a way through. Pele finding himself in space. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Desai has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Mateta absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Barcola. No foul, says the referee. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. Alexandro. He's a sharp little ball here. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, he's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Vieira cannot be beaten that easily. Gently lifts it. Fantastic from Jean-Philippe Mateta. A finish of true class. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Quite brilliant! Ronaldinho! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Brazil get their goal. Okay. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.